Hello, everyone. Once again, this is Dare to Speak. I wanted to elaborate a little bit more on the whole genetic thing when it comes to psychopaths and criminals and things of that nature, but especially psychopathic behavior. When a person has been abused, because I didn't mention this in the last video. When someone has been abused and they're born with an abnormal brain, or either or, whatever, if they're psychologically damaged, not only does it do damage to the brain, to the temporal lobe, and to the prefrontal cortex, the this part of the head, not only does it do damage to it, but it also causes a riot in that person's DNA. Their genetic DNA gets all fucked up. It causes a very serious riot within their blood, and then they pass it on to their offspring. And now their offspring is born with that genetic defect. And if that child is unfortunate enough to be in an unsavory environment in which he or she has been abused, mentally, physically, or even sexually, then most likely they're going to end up being psychopaths or psychopathic killers. And that is an honest truth. That's how it spreads. A riot caused. There's a riot that goes into their DNA, and then they end up passing it on to their offspring. So it's hereditary, in that sense, and that's known to be a very profound truth. So, like I said before, it's not just environment. Genetics also plays a role in it too. So with psychopaths, damage to the brain, and if they have an abnormal brain to begin with when they're born like that, it makes it even worse. And if they have relatives that are the same way too, and then they're unfortunate enough to be in an unsavory environment, they get abused in many different ways, it will cause a riot in their DNA, in their genetic blood, and then the offspring of that person will be unfortunate enough to actually inherit it. Some people can get lucky and not inherit it at all. Some people, but unfortunately, not everybody does. So, if you have any questions, any comments, just let me know. This is just something I kind of forgot to mention in the other video. Tell me what you think and stuff like that. And to all of you, take care.